Ashar of Prishut. We're up to the chapter about Prishut, which is, we said, abstinence, which is holding yourself back from certain things, even though they're permitted. And we said that's what like a Hasid is. A Hasid is beyond the letter of the law. So now, the question becomes that he's going to address now is, why would a person go out of his way to make more things that the Torah prohibited? He'll add to that and make more things prohibited. The Torah permits, I don't know, drinking wine that's kosher. The Torah permits it. And I go and I say, no, I'm not going to drink wine. Like a Nazir. A Nazir says, I'm not going to drink wine. Or I'm going to go and I'm not going to go and finish my plate. I'm not going to go to these kind of places. Even though according to the Torah it's permitted. Why would I add more prohibitions than the Torah? What do you gain by this, and why would you do such a thing if the Torah permits it? So it should be good for you to have it. Why should you deny yourself something the Torah permitted? And therefore, he says that really you're going to see that there is a good type of separation of abstinence, and there's a bad type of abstinence. A bad type is a prishut. He says, of course, the Chachamim tell us, as the Torah says in Torah Kohanim, Kedushim Tiyu. What does it mean, Kedushim Tiyu? In the Torah, Parashat Kedushim, it says you should be holy to Hashem. Holy to Hashem means Prushim Tiyu. You have to separate yourself from material desires, it says the Torah Kohanim. And also the Gemara Masechet Ta'anit also tells us, Kol Yoshev B'Ta'anit Nikra Kadosh. Whoever voluntarily goes through a fast, he puts a fast on himself, he's called holy. You see, so the Torah permits you to eat. Why are you not eating? But still, nonetheless, when he makes himself fast, he's considered holy. Kal v'chomer min Nazir, and we learn Kal v'chomer from Nazir. Nazir, he holds himself back wine, and what the Torah calls him that he's holy. He comes to give his sacrifice. He goes and he's praised in the Torah. It's a big mitzvah. So you see that a person who holds himself back from having permitted things in the Torah praises him, and the Torah says good things about him. And so therefore you see that in the one hand, it is good. As the Gemara tells us in Masechet Ketubot about Rabbi Yehuda Nasi, who was extremely wealthy. He could have bought anything he wanted in the world. When he passed away, right before he passed away, he raised up his 10 fingers towards Shamayim. He said to Hashem, it is revealed and known before you, Hashem, that with all my strength I studied the Torah. And I did not benefit from the pleasure of this world, even from the toil of my little finger. So you see that he had everything in the world. He could have enjoyed from everything in the world. He was extremely wealthy, and still he said, I didn't let myself benefit from this world anything. And the Tana Belial also says, Eliyahu Navi taught Tana Belial, Ad she'adam mitpalel l'divrei Torah she'yikanes b'toch ma'av, before a person prays that the words of Torah should enter your innards, you should pray that fine food and drink should not enter your innards. So Tana Belial is telling us it's a contradiction. If a person wants to have good food and wants to enjoy for Olam Hazeh, it's going to be very difficult for the Divrei Torah and holiness to come inside. You're either working on the next world or you're working on this world. It's a contradiction. You can't have both. The person thinks, I want work hard, play hard. I'm going to go and learn Gemara, make siyum, and then I'm going to go and party hard and enjoy and eat, and it's not going to affect me. I'm going to still be a holy moly man. No, not necessarily. In the beginning you could start like that, but to get to the highest levels, you're not going to be able to reach the highest levels like that. The person has to pray that those things should not enter you, in order that you should be able to reach the highest levels of holiness. And therefore he says, what is appropriate prishut? What is appropriate for a person to do? Things that a person doesn't need, it's good to stay away from. It's good to hold yourself back that way. Why are you doing this? You're only doing this really for pleasure. Do you really need this? No. So why are you doing it? I'm doing it for pleasure because it feels good. So therefore, that's going to block you from reaching higher levels in Kedusha. But what is a type of abstinence that is not recommended from the Torah, that is not good? You should not be this type of parush. Is where things that you need. A person needs to eat, and a person needs to be part of this world. The person needs to take care of his clothes. He says, no, I wear the same clothes every day. It's dirty. It'll get destroyed. It's fine. I'm parush and I'm part of this world. I'm above this world. I'm out of this world. All these things, it's not good. The person needs to take care of. So there's a basic minimum you should have. So therefore, a basic minimum you should take. Extra you shouldn't take. He says this helps you to be ready for Olam Haba, because the more you are part of this world, is the harder and more difficult it is to be ready for Olam Haba. And the more a person is removed from this world, then he'll be more and more ready for Olam Haba. It'll be that much easier to overcome all the tests that a person has in this world. So therefore, a person should try to think, where in my life am I doing things just for Porei Pri Yishkam? Where in my life am I doing things just for desires? And maybe I can work on that. For example, the Mekubalim, they used to do what? They used to eat their food. The last few bites they wouldn't eat. The last bite of the sandwich with all the juice and all the meat and everything, they wouldn't eat it. They would leave it and they say, working on myself. It's a musar. I'm full basically. That last bite, what is it for? It's for desire. It's for kaif. So hold myself back. Why? Because I want to beat the Yitzhar. I want to train myself. I overcome. I push myself. I don't do things just because they feel good. I do things because it's right.